Good morning everyone. I am Deepika, Department of Science in Agasthiya Vidyalaya CBSE School. Today we are going to learn about matter in our surroundings. As we look at our surroundings, there is a variety of things, right? There is a variety of things. They are having a different kind of properties, which is they are having different shape, size, color, texture. They are all comes under the matter. They are all comes under the matter. Matter is nothing but anything which occupies a space and has a mass. Right now I am standing here. Right now I am standing here. I occupy some space here, and I am having a mass. That is matter. For example, if we take a bench or any other thing, that they all comes under the matter. The air we breathe, the food we eat, clouds, stars, benches, trees, chalk piece, this panel board, all are comes under the matter. All are comes under the matter. Matter is nothing but anything which occupies a space and has a mass. Okay. And then we move with the classification of matter. In ancient times, our Indian philosophers classified the matter in the basis of elements. That is called a Pancha. In Tamil, we call it as a Pancha Bhudangal. That is Pancha Tattva. Air, earth, fire, sky and matter, they are all Pancha Tattva. Greek philosophers also accepted the same kind of classification. On the modern day, scientists classified the matter on the basis of two. First one is physical state of matter. Second one is chemical composition. That is on the basis of chemical composition. The physical, in the basis of physical state, the matter can be majorly classified into solid, liquid, gas. That is not classification, it is a state of matter. Major three states of matter are solid, liquid and gases. There is a fourth kind of matter, that is called a plasma. On the basis of chemical composition, we can classify the matter into two. First one is pure substance, second one is mixture. In this chapter, we are going to discuss only about the physical nature of matter. That is, they are all having they didn't have same kind of color, texture, size, shape, right? They are all physical. They are all their physical properties. Even order also comes under the physical state of matter. That is, matter is made up of particles. We are going to do activities on this. First one is matter is made up of particles. Particles is nothing but a building blocks of a matter. That is, next one, matter is made up of particles. And then second physical nature is matter, or the size of the matter or the size of the particles of a matter are very tiny. We didn't see by our eyes. Before we are going to explain this, what is solid, what is liquid, what is gas. Okay. Consider your fingertip as a particles. And then in the solid, the particles are tightly packed like this. In a solid, the particles are tightly packed like this. We cannot easily separate it. In a thing, there is a millions and millions of particles, right? They are all tightly packed in a solid. In a liquid, they are having some space between them. In a gas, they are all randomly moving like this. We cannot, in a solid, we cannot easily separate, but in a liquid, we can separate. But okay, that is in this picture we shown. In a solid, the atoms, that is the particles, are closely packed. In a liquid, they are having some space between them. Even in a solid, there is a more force of attraction when compared with liquid and gas. In a liquid, the force of attraction is less when compared with solid. But when compared with gas, there is a more force of attraction, right? For a liquid, for a gas, they are all randomly moving. Before the physical nature, we must see about the properties of solid, liquid, gas. The solids having a definite shape. For example, we consider this panel as a solid. It having a definite shape, right? For a liquid, there is no definite shape. If I pour a water in a water bottle, it can take up the shape of a water bottle, right? They didn't have the definite shape. For a gas, they are all randomly moving, right? They didn't have any definite shape. For a volume, solids and liquids having a definite volume, but for a gas there is no definite volume. If we compress the volume of a gas, it may be change its state to a liquid, that is a LPG gas, and then for a solid it is a dry ice, right? And then all the matter in the universe having a mass. So for a solid, liquid, gas, both the three have a definite mass. And then we know about the particles. In a solid, the particles are closely packed. In a liquid, there is also closely packed, but having some space between the particles. The particles are far apart for a gas. They are all randomly moving like this. And then kinetic energy. What is about kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is nothing but the energy which has for a moving body. Moving body having some kind of energy. This is called a kinetic energy. For a solid, they are having a more force of attraction, so we cannot easily separate it, right? So it having low kinetic energy, and then when compared with liquid having more kinetic energy than solids. And then for gas, the kinetic energy will be more because they are all bouncing, right? They are all bouncing. That is third physical nature of matter. The particles of matter having space between them. For a solid, it will be less. For a liquid, there is some space. Gaseous, they are all randomly moving. And then the particles of matter are continuously moving. That is their kinetic energy. Kinetic energy will be low for it will be in a decreasing order. It will be in a increasing order, right? For a solid, the kinetic energy will be low. For a liquid, the kinetic energy will be little bit more. For a gaseous, the kinetic energy will be more than solids and liquids. The particles of matter attract each other. That is called the force of attraction, right? That is called the force of attraction, okay? For a solids, the force of attraction will be more. They are all tightly packed like this. They are all tightly packed like this. For a liquids, there is some space between the particles. The force of attraction will be low, right? It is also in a decreasing order. And then for a gaseous state, the force of attraction will be very low. Is it? Thank you.